Hello, welcome to MJ's Mystical Tarot, where tarot and true crime come together to try and get answers on missing persons, unsolved cases, and cold cases. And today is the disappearance of Jeffrey Tinkler. Jeffrey was 16 when he was last seen on November 21st of 2023 in Sherbrook, Quebec. Jeffrey is on the autism spectrum, but there's rumors of possible sighting in another part of Quebec. I don't know if they were ever followed up on, so I don't know how accurate that are. If you have seen Jeffrey or if you currently see him, call 911 immediately. Otherwise, you can always contact Info Crime Montreal anonymously. I will have that number in the description box, as well as the Quebec Criminal Information Center, and I will have that number in the description box below. So if you think you have any information on what happened to Jeffrey, where he might be, please contact the numbers. So let's call in the energy, spirit guides, and ancestors for Jeffrey Tinkler. Jeffrey Tinkler, Jeffrey Tinkler, please and thank you. So what happened to Jeffrey Tinkler, please and thank you. Accomplice or partner in crime. Inside. Rumors. Parent. Tunnel. Background energy. Cult. A male. Crime of passion. What else do we need to know about Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please and thank you? What happened to Jeffrey? Who, if anybody, is involved? We just want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. An eyewitness. Devil. Mastermind. I don't think that was meant to come. My apologies. That was sticking up after I pulled that one out, so I don't know if that was meant to come. What else do we need to know about Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please and thank you? We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I always want to say amen after that for some reason. So maybe somebody religious could be significant. A serial killer, but I'm not sure if that was supposed to be. I'll put it sideways because I'm not sure which way that was meant to have landed. Corruption, sideways, background, energy, kidnapped, strangulation, death. So an accomplice, a mastermind, a devil, somebody who could be a parent. Doesn't mean his parent, it just means somebody who could be. A possible serial killer, but that could be to throw us off. Corruption could be, there could be an eyewitness. So let's start figuring out what else we need to know. What else do we need to know about what happened to Jeffrey Tinkler, please and thank you. Let go. I'm learning to release what I can't control. These small cards are sometimes difficult to shuffle, I will say, but I do think sometimes they have some important messages. So trust. I don't see the whole path, but I'll keep going. And self-doubt. Am I enough or just pretending to be? Interesting. Now, don't get confused by the fact that they're female. I think almost all of the images are that little female, so it's more important about what's on them. What else do you need to know about Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please and thank you? Okay. 32, the moon. Praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, inspiration. 33, key, unlocking, answer, destiny, openness, solution, fulfillment. 9, bouquet, pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, flattery. And 23, mouse, stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, flaw. Okay, so what do we need to know? What else do we need to know about Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please and thank you? Well, he wants to give me a lot. Butterfly, happiness. T, inner wisdom. A blood bond, connection. So somebody he feels connected to, maybe. Clear quartz, divine connection. So something about a connection is definitely significant. Garden gate, possibilities. Belladonna, risk versus reward. Death watch beetle, fear. So he was afraid, but was he afraid of someone or of something or... And wisteria, meditation. So with meditation, it is kind of giving that it might have been a planned thing from somebody. What do we need to know? Let's see. What do we need to clarify? Can we clarify eyewitness, please, for Jeffrey Tinkler? And I got a divine feminine for an eyewitness, so female knows something. Can we clarify tunnel? What's this tunnel for Jeffrey Tinkler, please and thank you? Because I'm thinking tunnel vision, but you never know. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risk. I was going to say free adventure. So possibilities, something about possibilities. We got it here, we got it here. Can we clarify parent, please and thank you, for Jeffrey Tinkler? Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, reflection, so possibly a couple, which makes sense with the accomplice, partner, and crime energy. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. What else do we need to know about Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please and thank you? Narcissist. Waterfall came like that, so that could be a significant clue. An accident, but something wasn't planned, so I'm getting some kind of planned energy, but maybe something unplanned happened. An argument, background energy, abandoned, buried, perversion or creeping. What are the factors behind Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please, and thank you. Okay, background energy, childhood trauma, animals, communication. But several fell. What all did he want to give us? Because he definitely, and I don't know if anybody else has covered his case on here, but I saw about his case, I think, on Facebook, and he just looked like somebody. I could see him, he doesn't look like anybody I'm related to, but I could see him being, reminding me of, family members. So devil came again, dark magic, exorcist, possessed, cursed. So maybe somebody's a devil worshiper, I'm hearing. Discrimination, social, sexual, religious limitation or disease. So maybe he was discriminated against for being on the spectrum, or he felt like he was. Children, fertility, illegitimacy, loss, infertility. Power, position of authority, loss of power, fame or recognition, abuse of power. Diet, was somebody trying to control what he ate. Revolution, reign of terror, war or uprising, wealthy elite. The law, judge, lawyer, law enforcement, lawmaker, judge, jury, executioner, I keep hearing, healer. So what were they giving him? Did somebody drug him with something? Banishment, exiled, shunned, forced underground, disowned. So did he really walk away, or did somebody... We got tunnel, and inside. Charity, benefactor, patron, good Samaritan, beneficiary. Construction, builder. So did you ever see the movie? I don't remember the title. The Girl in the Basement, or it was based off a true story of a girl whose father had built a room in the basement, and he kept her down there for years, and she had children with him. And I will try and find the name of the movie and put that up here. Did somebody build a room in the basement or someplace to hide him in? Wealth, inheritance, acquisition, miser. So did somebody want him to appear to be deceased to get money? Fall of civilization, greed, corruption, ignorance, indulgence. That's what that's given me. Out-of-body experience, post-life review, near-death experience, between lives, astral experiences. A psychic, high priestess, gypsy, astrologer, prophet. And instruction, teacher, master, mentor, academic. Now, I know that's a lot, but for a first reading, I try and give a little leniency with how many cards come, because a lot of these cases, sometimes they're not well covered and they have a lot to say. What are the factors in Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance, please, and thank you? What are the factors in Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance? Seven of Wands, defending yourself, protecting, stand your ground. Two of Swords, stalemate and stuck, denial, difficult choices, crossroads. Knight of Wands, impulsive and immature, hot-tempered, rebellious and charming. What are the factors in Jeffrey Tinkler's disappearance? I hope I've been saying that name correctly. Jeffrey Tinkler. What are the factors in Jeffrey's disappearance, please and thank you? Two of Cups, soulmates, unity, close bond. So again, confirmation of a couple. The background energy, Page of Swords, curious and witty, chatty and gossip, communication, finding information. And Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety and depression, breaking point, negativity. So this is kind of giving me that maybe they didn't want him anymore. Now, I'm not saying that's the case. That's just how it's like this. I get with a lot in new mother cases. So what else did I want to ask? Is Jeffrey Tinkler currently physically alive? Please and thank you. And I will look these up in Google and put some screenshots. The Tower, sudden changes, crumbling down, chaos and destruction. Now, sadly, with that as the first card, I would say no. But we have to wait and see how it plays out because you never know in tarot. Is Jeffrey Tinkler currently physically alive? Please and thank you. The Star, hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and wish. Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories, past and sentiment. Is Jeffrey Tinkler currently physically alive? Please and thank you. King of Cups, wise and devoted, balanced between head and heart. And the background energy, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, abundance, prosperity, stability, and security. And Three of Cups, celebrations, friendships, and reunions. Now let's see what I can see in the crystal ball, and we will be done. So, energy, spirit guides, and ancestors for Jeffrey Tinkler. Jeffrey Tinkler, please and thank you. What happened to Jeffrey? I'm seeing a fire, flower, flower on a grave. It's not the clearest image, so it's hard to tell what that was supposed to be. What happened to Jeffrey Tinkler? Please and thank you. We just want to help. We are not here to judge. This is a safe zone. We just want to get Jeffrey some justice or help. And hello, Tony. Even Tony wants to help a buddy. Seeing him chained up in what looks like a basement. And it looks like somebody's whipping him. He's showing me the number 2. And then the number 2 just changed into a Z and then the number 7. So I don't know if that is significant. I don't know. I've never been to Quebec, but let me know if that makes sense to anyone who is familiar. Could that be a partial license plate or a postal code or something? I don't know. Who took Jeffrey Tinkler? Who is Jeffrey Tinkler with? Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. So, unfortunately, I think that's it for tonight. Now, tarot and oracle, 100% open to interpretation. So if you get a different interpretation from the cards, definitely let me know. If you're familiar with Jeffrey's case, or if you're not, if you have any questions, possible locations, possible suspects that you would like me to do a reading on for his case, let me know in the description below. Any other case suggestions, no matter how recent or how old, and no matter where in the world they are from, let me know in the description below. If you want Tony to join us in more readings, definitely let me know below, because he came in on a couple readings earlier a few times, and now he decided it was his time to tell me it's time for me to go to bed. Hey, is it bedtime, buddy? Is it bedtime? Is it bedtime, Tony? Yeah. He's telling me it is bedtime. So, but I never know when he'll join me, but he does like to join me a lot. Be careful. Don't mess up Mommy's cards, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to keep... This is an important card. Thank you. I will make sure to make note that that is very important. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you see every time Tony appears in a video. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy with me today, hearing about Jeffrey, seeing what he gave me, seeing my handsome boy Tony, because he loves to be on camera sometimes. And until next time, I hope that you have a great day. Bye.